In his great book, Breakthrough Advertising, written back in 1962, Eugene Schwartz talked in the first chapter about one of the most important concepts in marketing, and that is mass desire, and the mass desire of an entire market. Well, today we're going to be talking about desire, but the desire of the individual prospect for your product and service, and how important it is for you to identify that desire and focus in on one, maybe two of those desires of how your product solves the problem that stands in the way of them achieving that desire. In his great book by Stephen Rice, who's actually a researcher at Princeton, the book is called Who Am I? The 16 Basic Desires That Motivate Our Actions and Define Our Personalities. He talks about desire, but breaks it down into 16 different components, 16 different actual human desires. We as marketers really need to think about our products and how it relates to these 16 desires. And if you can figure out a way to market your product as the thing that helps them achieve that desire, you will be able to scale and grow your business. So let's talk examples here. So on this board here, we have all of Rice's 16 desires, but let's talk about individual ones and how they might relate to your product or service as you start to go about trying to acquire more customers out in using digital marketing or online marketing in particular. So the first one, let's use an example, is order. This is a great one because we actually have a customer at Tier 11 who sells a time management software. And all of our ads, all of our ad copy, all of our messaging, all of our hooks that we use, all the videos, all the images, everything surrounding how we market their product is focused in on the market's desire to create order. And how we do that by showing how the before and the after state of that particular time management product and how it betters that person's life and helps them to achieve order as one of the 16 desires. Another example is in the romance space. For many, many years, I was an affiliate for dating companies when I was an affiliate before I started Tier 11 as an actually legitimate agency. But knowing full well that the desire for romance, as well as sort of a secondary one, which is here, family, usually really try and focus in on one desire, not usually two, but no more than two. Dating programs like Tinder or Match.com, and we actually had Christian Mingle as one of our largest customers, which we would actually offer the ability to match and find their ideal mate so that they could ultimately achieve the desire that it was within them for romance. Another good example is over in the status desire. So a great example of this is any of the luxury goods manufacturers like Gucci or Rolls-Royce or Porsche or anything that's really sort of high-end. It's interesting, though, that in a lot of these cases now, and the brands that are actually doing the best, especially in today's market when we may or may not be facing an economic downturn, is that there is a trend towards affordable luxury, multiple entry points instead of the $10,000 bag that you buy for your wife or the $5,000 shoes. Maybe it's the $100 belt. So there's multiple entry points to achieve status. And most people, when they're buying these things, they're not thinking, oh, I just want to achieve status. They are thinking to themselves, inside status is, hey, I want to impress my neighbors. I want to impress my friends. I want to show people that I have these brand new shoes or this cool belt. And that achieves or helps them to achieve the status desire. One of the last ones here that I think is a great one is the tranquility desire. Well, how do you achieve tranquility? Well, you can do it with peace of mind. There's lots of insurance companies certainly do this. Tranquility, peace of mind, everything's safe, everything's okay back at home. Security systems, we see that all the time on television ads. But one of the ones that we have here as a customer for years and years, they actually sell physical tranquility through their apps and through their programs. And some of those apps might teach people how to meditate and be more mindful. And there's courses on, perhaps certain self-development type programs, how to achieve sort of a peak level of achievement in their job or in their personal lives, or help them quit drinking, or do a number of different things, all in the interest of achieving tranquility. Now, if you're thinking about taking your business either online for the first time to try and acquire new customers, or you've been doing this for quite some time, one of the things I think is really an important concept for us all as marketers to remember is that at the end of the day, any product or service exists to achieve the desire of a specific prospect or a specific market. And when you start crafting your individual advertising messages, your videos, your images, your ad copy, your ideation of whatever your messaging will be, as long as you keep one or two, we've got to be really specific, two at the most, desires in play for your marketing message, you will be able to acquire new customers online. So in future videos, we'll talk about exactly how we do that and the entire process, from deep dive research all the way to the creation of videos and images and ad copy. But for right now, think about this as a business owner. What's that one desire that your product achieves, and how can you market yourself and think about ways in which you can do that through your online marketing. So like, share, comment on this video. We'd love to know what you think, and make sure you bookmark this video in case you want to come back to it at a later date, and make sure you subscribe to our channel here for more helpful, useful videos on how to scale and grow your business.